Good morning. Welcome to Putting on a Better Face with me, ZGALA. I've changed my name. I did an official renaming ceremony for the full moon. Still have all the names. It's all right. I answer to most anything. Feeling mostly better this morning, and I'm liking this series. I haven't actually posted any of these yet, I don't think so. We'll see how it goes after I start doing that, but I like the idea of sharing my imperfections as things get more and more polished out there and sort of feeling inauthentic. It's not that, I'm not, let me just pause and say, I am not advocating for mediocrity. But at the same time, if we only hold ourselves, like perfectionism is a problem, right? So I think we should try our best to do better. We should accept where we are. We should love where we are. And where I am is I'm 52, I'm aging, things are changing. And there's no point in fighting it, right? It just is what it is. And at the same time, there's no point in not trying a little. So what I've taken to doing is this little 10 minutes or so most days. I don't do it every day, but most days I take 10 minutes to put some, call it my war paint, my face paint. And yeah, also look into the mirror because my eyes are fuzzy. Like I can see you, me, all right, but it's fuzzy. And gosh, back when I was younger, I had 2015 vision for a lot of my life, better than 2020, and I took it for granted and kind of internally not consciously, but after I started losing my vision, I realized that I had been arrogant about my capacity to see so well around people who could not see so well. And in fact, makeup was one of those areas where I wasn't, again, it wasn't a conscious arrogance, but I can remember when I was younger thinking, why wouldn't somebody take a little more time to look a little better? Or why would somebody go bother to put on crooked makeup or imperfect makeup? And as I've gotten older, I understand more and more that we do the best we can. And the eyesight changes. So I got all these handy glasses. These ones actually do allow me to see pretty well. As do these, but then these block my eyes. I actually like these better. These are just reader magnified sunglasses. These are my actual prescription glasses. I'm farsighted. Not that you needed to know any of that, but it has changed my reality quite a bit. And when I was younger, I couldn't have imagined that. The closest analogy has been that it's a lot like being drunk all the time as far as the vision. It's hard to make things out. And good job, self, for practicing all those years when I was younger. If you didn't practice when you were younger, it might be too late. I don't recommend practicing heavy drinking when you're older. In fact, I've had to knock that off because it takes longer to recuperate. Things don't go back the way they came. Not quite. That said, we are amazing healing machines, and we can heal more than we are currently commonly led to believe via the industrial disease complex. I got black crumbs on me, and not only that, so every day for the last while, I haven't skipped a day in looking for the chin hairs, and yet still they sneak up on you. I was just thinking it must just darken up one day because there's no way it grew that long. I don't know what I got on me. I got some mustache hairs I'm going to take care of too, but I think I'm going to get some wax for that. I know, it's real life. That's what I wanted to share. people, real people. Like, I think we're doing a weird thing with AI polishing, and we're getting ready to get into chat bots and, more and more electronic digitized versions of ourselves. And I mean, I love filters. I love makeup even, but let's not forget that it's okay to be human, that it's okay to be perfect. I mean, imperfect and imperfect. You're perfectly imperfect is the thing. Life is there's no perfection is a human construct that doesn't always serve us very well. Look, I remember to put eye drops in before the eyeliner. Sometimes I do that backwards. Yeah, life isn't about perfection. And I was just listening to some of Brene Brown's interviews, and after I'm in the middle of her book, Atlas of the Heart, for a third listen to. It's a good one. And she was pointing out that when we lose someone, when we're grieving, it's not the perfection that we miss. It's those imperfections. It's those little quirks. It's the smells and the annoying things they say and all of that we miss about each other that actually are the most endearing about each other. And so I'd like to remind you that it's you are perfectly imperfect, and if you spend too much of your life hiding who you really are because you think you're not worthy of appreciation and love as you are, you're going to miss out on a lot of life, and it's going to go right by so fast, so much faster than you probably think. Part of that I've been realizing is that as we age, we get fewer frame rates. Like the equipment starts to wear out, the processors and the eyeballs, all the things. And so I think part of that sense of time going by faster and faster that I remember feeling to some extent when I was a teenager, but it only gets more and more and more and more profound, at least so far for me. Perhaps at some point the brain starts to go to such a degree that you don't notice it as much. I think that's true from what I can tell. So that's good, right? Yeah. I'm still using the gray eyeliner that I bought. In case you've caught any others of these. They'll be spread out a little bit, but there should be some correlation between the time at which I am recording and the time at which you are seeing these. While I'm on that subject, this season I've been trying out a lot of different things on this YouTube channel of mine. And that's to see what sticks, throwing spaghetti noodles at the wall, as they say. And my intention is to find some way of being of service to you, the audience. So obviously this is not, like, I'm not giving you makeup tips. What I'm trying to do is give you unsolicited advice, perspective, and actually overarchingly, hopefully, encouragement to be curious and courageous and be authentically yourself and not let those fuckers get you down, because they'll try. I know I just sounded like a crazy person there. That's all right. Accurate. That's a little bit accurate. Did I already do this one? I think I touched it and didn't do it. Anyway, I had a point that I was going to get to. Now I can't remember what it was. It was about it was about perfection and imperfection and mediocrity and greatness, and the fact that there's like a paradox there. So if we aim for perfection too much, we could end up wallowing in mediocrity because we're like, it's all or nothing. If I'm not the greatest, then I'm not going to try, kind of a thing, right? And I think that's a flawed way of thinking. I think instead we need to be able to hold that paradoxical frame of mind where you have a little from column A and a little from column B. So trying to get better, trying to polish a little bit, not settling for mediocrity, not believing everything we hear, especially if what we're hearing is that we're limited and we can't do something or we're never going to heal or any of that stuff. It's BS. Don't let them tell you that. And at the same time, accepting. And ain't nobody getting any younger around here. And the body has limitations to it. Every body does. It also has untapped potentials that we don't even know about. I mean, so many. It's incredible, right? And so I think it's important that most of the time we embody the energy of that potential as much as possible so that we co-create a civilization that has more of that in it, and so that we cultivate our own lives to have more of that in it. What do you think about all that? I'd love to know. I know that was a lot and a little. I think my better face is just about put on for the day. See? Relatively painless. Not that bad. It's a little bit better, in fact, I think. You can let me know what you think. I know I'm beautiful without it, but you don't have to wear makeup to be beautiful, but it fucking helps. Anyway, you don't need money to live a good life either, but it fucking helps. So I'm gonna get to some of that now. I wish you a fantastic day. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out the description for ways you can connect with me and support me. And as always, if nothing else, please stay curious, stay courageous, and if you can't, stay free. Ciao for now.